Hey everyone, how's it going? So, this video is about week 7. So, I know last week I talked about how I was going to do better, all that. Yeah, right. Oh god. No, not in the slightest chance, because I know this is like a bunch of excuses. I can deal with these problems and work out and eat right and drink my water all at the same time, but like when you have depression and anxiety, not saying like, oh yeah, because I have these I can't do this shit. It's really hard to work through those mental issues. You just don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do. And so this time I didn't drink any of my water and I did overeat. So I gained back 4 pounds. So now I weigh 272. And let's see what happened all week 7. Had a friend over. That was nice. Went school shopping with my sister-in-laws and my son. Because my sister-in-laws, 2 of them, are in high school. And my son's going to preschool, right? Well, all 4 of us were going to Lawrence and we're shopping, stuff like that. And we're going to multiple stores, right? And, sorry. I'm trying to get comfortable here. So we are going to multiple stores, and my son is not like a lot of those toddlers. I mean, okay, a lot of toddlers are very hyper and they just are wild, and yeah, my son is like that. But I've noticed a lot of parents who can say, "Hey, can you please stop that? You need to eat, blah blah blah, or you need to sit down." And they're very soft and calm. When I'm like that with my son, he doesn't listen. So the anger builds up, right? You're like, stop. Like, you just start yelling and get frustrated. And oh, I can't remember what that lady's name is on Facebook, but she does like parent story time, and she talks about her crotch goblin. And I'm telling you, I really relate to her. Like, I relate to a lot of those situations. We went to Chick-fil-A. That turned out to be a total disaster because, like, we were in a hurry to get stuff done, but we wanted to eat lunch. He ate a lot of his food, which is good. And they have this play area. And I'm like, okay, we're going to try this out because I've never really let him play in those. But he's a kid. He needs to experience these things. I did them when I was his age. So I let him, and me and his aunts are like watching him, all that, and I'm like, okay, I need to go use the restroom. Can you guys like watch him for a second? Okay, in there and out. I get back in there. I said, okay, we need to get this stuff done because I have grocery shopping to do, and we need to get his some school supplies. I think I let him in there for about 10-15 minutes, and it was like kicking and screaming. I think I had to like hold my kid down a little bit just to get his shoes on. And we left there, and I guess one of his aunts said that they saw a woman looking at me, and as in the look was saying, I've been there, and I know a lot of parents have, but it's just really hard because when your child doesn't behave and you're trying your best not to like scream at your child, and just because, like, you've been there yourself and you're like, okay, you've been calm long enough. You need to, like, try something different. And I know that a lot of parents are like, oh, you should never yell at your child. You should never spank them. Like, okay, my kid, I don't know. My mom had all girls, and she says that we were all good, and I was probably the most well-behaved one. But like, I just think somehow boys are different, they're so wild, and every child is different. All parents do different parenting skills, but whatever, and I may not be perfect I had my son when I was 18 years old. I was still in high school, and I'm still trying to figure stuff out. It's not like I have 3 kids already. I only have 1. I'm still going. I'm a first-time parent, and everything I go through with my child is new. So, give me a break here. For all those moms and parents and grandmothers, you know, for scolding me on how my child acts in a store, you know what? You can mind your own damn business, because you don't know what it's like in my household. You don't know what it's like to be at home with me and my son. It's totally different. So you can, like, shut your mouth, because I've already had some issues with people out at certain stores. But okay, so we dragged him out of Chick-fil-A. Then we go to Goodwill. I bought him some shorts because he was running out, because this boy is growing. He may not be 4 yet, but he's already in a 4T. And because his bum and his legs are well thickened in that area. And he does not get that from his dad. He gets that from me. And yeah, so, and after that, I don't think it was too bad in there with Goodwill, but we get to Aldi's, the grocery store, and that was supposed to be our last stop. And then I realized I forgot a pull-up for my son, but he is mainly potty trained, so he does tell me if he has to go potty. For some reason, he didn't tell me. So, yes, it is my fault. I forgot a pull-up. But as we are in Aldi's and we're getting ready to check out, because we already have a lot of stuff in my sister-in-law's car, and she has a very tiny car. We already have stuff from there doing their school shopping, and I'm trying to get some groceries in there. So I didn't feel like driving my vehicle because just certain issues, I guess. But so we're getting ready to check out. We're in the line, putting stuff on the conveyor belt. And then all of a sudden, I see something dripping onto my milk jug. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Like, Seth, did you grab something and open it and, like, start smelling it? You know? And then I look, okay, it's coming from his pants. His pull-up overflowed. My child pissed himself. He pissed himself, and he also pissed on top of some groceries. Not only that, but he also peed on top of his aunt's wallet. Now, good thing she wasn't. She did buy a couple of items from there, but I had most of the groceries, and so I'm freaking out. I pull him out of the car, go straight to the bathroom, and I took off the pull-up, I took off the shorts, and I threw both of those away. I didn't even keep the shorts. I just left them in the trash because I had just bought shorts right before we went to the store, and I had no pull-ups on me, so I'm freaking out. Okay, I let Brittany, his aunt, my sister-in-law, purchase the rest of the items. Like, I gave her my card. Like, here, purchase these items quick. Just put the card over there. I don't think anybody's going to want to touch them anyways because they got pee on them. There's people behind me when they saw this happen, okay? So I feel like a really shitty mom. And then, of course, so she puts them back. She grabs a pair of shorts. I give her some money. I said, hey, go grab some pull-ups from the baby aisle over there. And she did. And I put them on and whatever. And then we pack stuff. And now, all the while, my son, I'm trying to put my groceries away in these bags. You just buy the bags. So that's how all the use runs their stuff. And my son, I usually sit him on the counter so he can help bag stuff, but this time for some reason he just wasn't wanting to help, which is fine, but you think he'd at least, sit and watch or want to play on my phone. No, my child insisted that he try to run away all the while I'm trying to do this. And so his other aunt took him to the car. I felt really bad because I was kind of like snapping, like this has been enough. It's been going all day long. That he has been listening. He's been screaming in my face, been throwing a tantrum, blah, blah, blah. And then so it's just like, oh my God. So I hurry up, bag my stuff as she's trying to get him in the car. I get the fuck out of there. And then he's screaming as we're trying to get out of the city, right? And after about 5 minutes, he falls asleep. Peace and quiet. So that was on Tuesday, and today's Friday. And the rest of the week I was just been feeling so depressed because after that incident, I just been like, I feel like I'm a bad mom. It's not easy. I feel like a really shitty mom because I wasn't calm with my child the whole time. I forgot to pull up, and I'm young, and even though I am married now, but like when people would notice that I wasn't married, people thought that was a pretty shitty thing because that's like in the old times, you know, traditionally you get married when you're pregnant if you get pregnant while you're unwedded, and it's like, pff, I don't believe that. I feel like that's a disaster for marriage. But, you know, the father and I, my husband and I stayed together to see how things would work out. And things have worked out so far. We've had a lot of bumps in the road, but so I just haven't been taking care of myself because I've been bullying myself this whole week. So that just caused me to gain weight. So, but I told him, I said, I'm angry with myself. I gained like 4 pounds. And he's like, that's because you have been drinking your water. You need to drink your water. You told me to scold you when you don't do what you're supposed to do, and I'm doing that now. I said, thank you, I appreciate it. Like, I wasn't mad at him. And he's right. I should have at least been drinking my water. But I didn't, so, yep. So, that was it. That was my week. I also got a hold of school, enrolled my kid into school, and he starts next Thursday, and I am excited because he'll get to experience with other kids. Maybe his antics and his behavior will change around once he is playing with other children. And there are adults that are professionals at how to deal with these type of situations, and I will learn from them. Like, seriously, I'm going to ask him every time I pick up my kid and say, how did he do today, and what did you do to get him to have good behavior? You're like, please tell me. You know, it takes a village to freaking raise your kid, you know. And, yeah. So, I know that you guys, there's really nobody watching these videos, and I can totally understand because they're so boring. These videos last long, and they don't need to. So, just give me some suggestions. Like, even if it's just one review. I don't care if I already know you, Brittany or Kendra, if you're watching this, or whoever else. Just let me know and suggest what I should do. It doesn't hurt to comment. So, but I will be making more videos. The data on my phone is going to be renewing here soon. So, I might be making videos about once every other day. So please, just tell me what you guys would like to hear. Random stuff. Would you like me to show you what I do in a day? Blah, 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 whatever. So, but I'm going to wrap this up. It's already a long video. So, I hope you guys have a nice time. And please please subscribe. Click on that bell or whatever. And there will be another video. So, bye.